On with the show from Newgate Farm. Here's a cracking filly to start the day, a filly with a pedigree by Dane Shadow, by the Group 1 winning sire Dane Shadow, the sire of the champion filly, and Hurdle Myrtle, a Group 1 winner out of a winning Tail of the Cat mare. And have a look at the top fillies here in the family. Bracken Bank, a Group 1 winning filly. Niagara Falls, a top filly, and Elite Falls, a top filly. So it's a very, very good filly family. She's a Bob's filly, and she's by the Kitchwin Hill Stallion in Dane Shadow, the sire of Hurdle Myrtle. He's got 3 Group 1 winners to date, this young sire in Dane Shadow by Dane Hill. There we are, buyers, out of a very, very fast race mare by Tail of the Cat. Who's got what to start her? Top filly, top filly's family. Who's got what there? 50 or 60,000? 60 for it. 60, 50, 50 for it. How much? 20, thank you, Murray. 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 20,000, 25, 25,000 minute, 21 and 25, 25,000 minute, 21 and 20, 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 40, 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40. I'll take you 5, Murray. 45. 40,000, 40,000, I'll take 5, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000, 40,000 now, 40,000 minute, 5, 45, 45 now, 50, 50,000, 50,000 minute, 50 now, it's your turn, Murray, 50,000, first of the day, boys, 50,000, 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000, 50,000 now, still take your 5, sir, 50,000, 55, 55. 55 now, 55, 55,000 minute, 55, 55,000. She's great buying. You saw what happened yesterday, boss. 60, 60,000, 65, 65, 65 now, 65,000 minute, 65. Well, she's here for sale. She's on the market. 65. As I was about to say, you saw what happened yesterday. They got dearer as the sale went on. 65. She's very good buying. That's half the average of yesterday, buyers. At 65,000, going to be sold. The bid's with you, Andrew Brown, at 65. Done. BC3. Thanks, Bill, and all the team. Bill Vlahos, you'll see her come through. Hopefully, Magic Millions 2-year-old sale in October. I hope, Bill. Righto, buyers. Here's a colt with a pedigree from Dandine. Hey, have a look here. Here's Written Tycoon's half-brother. Here's Written Tycoon's half-brother. Of course, Written Tycoon, a graduate of this very sale ring. He was a brilliant sprinter, as you know, Written Tycoon, and went on to be the leading first-season sire in Australia last season. Written Tycoon, sold through the Magic Million sale. A Red Dazzler colt, the half-brother to the champion first-season sire last season. Great pedigree. If you'd just like to make a note, buyers, the full brother, Jaden and you, we sold here last year. Jaden and you, he was sold here last year, the full brother, and he's now 1-2. He's now 1-2 as Jaden and you. There we are. Top producing mare is Party Miss. She was a very good race mare. She's a dam of 5 winners, including Written Tycoon. The sire, the same family as Lambert here, who's done very, very well of late. Righto, buyers. The half to Written Tycoon by Red Dazzler, the sire of Lady Colours, that very good horse of Bruce Hills, the filly in the Magic Million, $2 million race on Saturday. He's a sire on fire, Red Dazzler. Righto, start me up for him. 100,000. 100 to start him. 100 for the half to Written Tycoon. 100, give me 50. 50 to start the half to Written Tycoon. 50, 40, well, you tell me, buyers. 40, surely. 40 to start the half to Written Tycoon by Red Dazzler. Well, give me 20. 20 to start. 20, 20 for him. 20, 20, I don't believe it. 20 to start him. 20, 15, 10. 10 to start him. 10, the half to Written Tycoon by Red Dazzler. 10. 10 to starting. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Lady Colours, I told them that, Paul. The sire's going great. 5 all right. 5,000. 5,000 be now 5 and now 5,000 be now 5 at 5. 5,000. 5,000 be now 5. The half to Written Tycoon. 5,000. 5,000 be now 5 and now 5,000 be now 5. 5,000. 5,000 be now 5. That's ridiculous money, boys. 5,000. 5,000 be now 5 at 5. 5,000. $5,000. Anyone else? Done at $5,000. Well, I'll take 2.5 you like. 5,000, I'll take 2.5. 5,000, 5,000 now. 5,000 be now 5 at 5. 5,000, 5,000 be now 5. $5,000. Anyone else? Done at 5,000. Quickly. Want him. Anyone else? Finished. Done. No, we can't take that, I'm sorry. 183 from Reeville. They've got a great draft of yearlings, Reeville buyers. Some wonderful yearlings down there in Ken Russell Court. Here's the more than ready colt. Here's the more than ready colt. The sire of Give Me the Green Light, who was a Group 1 winner in South Africa last weekend. The half to Lakata Siren, a very good horse who won 3 in Sydney. An outstanding horse, good producing mare. Sadler's Wells mare. Geez, he's a real more than ready, isn't he? He's a real more than ready, of course, twice. Champion 2-year-old sire of Australia. Sebring, of course. Sebring, Stratum. There we are, by more than ready. Lovely colt. Righto buyers for him, the more than ready colt by the Vinery Stallion, starting away 100 for him, 100, 20, thank you, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, lovely with 30, 30,000 minute, 30, good walking colt, 30,000 the more than ready, 30,000 minute, 30, 40, 40, to look at the pedigree here, boys, he's by more than ready, the champion, 50, 50 now, 50,000 minute, 60, 60,000 there, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60, more than ready, early in the 70, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70, 70,000, 70,000 minutes, 70 minutes, 70,000, 70,000 now, 70,000 minutes, that's not even the service fee, boys, 70,000, 80,000, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000, 80,000 now, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000, who'll say 100, 80,000, say 100, can I, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000, look at the pedigree, look at the colt, by more than ready, 80,000, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000, $80,000, anyone else? Done at 80,000, how's your man over there, 80,000, 80,000, 80, well he's on the market. He's on the market. 80,000. That would be the cheapest more than ready colt at the sale, buyers. Now you've all gone to sleep on me. I know it's early. They're going to get dearer. I've told you that. Now he's here for sale. 80,000. I'll take 5. He's on the market. 80,000. 80 out of a Sadler's Wells mare. At 80,000, going to be sold. Take 5 if you like. Anyone else? Done. Gee, that was good buying, sir. Congratulations. 80,000. From Barramel Stud, lot 184, as I said yesterday. Congratulations to Paul Thompson and his staff on the presentation of the Barramel yearlings. Have a look at this colt. He's a real commands by commands. Very much like his sire, this colt, out of a top producing mare. The half to a golden slipper winner, buyers. The half to a golden slipper winner in Polar Success. The half to Parfumier, that horse that's going so well for the Michael Friedman stable in Singapore. Parfumier, I think he's an 8-year-old Parfumier or a 9-year-old, the half-brother, and he's still winning races over there in Singapore. So it's a good, tough running family. Good, tough running family here, and he's by the champion Darley Stallion in Commands. Righto, we don't get the opportunity to sell you halves to Golden Slipper winners that often, buyers. Righto, who's got what for this Commands colt? Start him up. Couple of 100. 200. Give me 100. 100 to start him. 100, the half to a Golden Slipper winner. 100. Will you tell me, buyers? 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, appreciate the start, John. 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000, 20,000 now. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20, 20, 30, 40, 40 there. 40,000 minute, 40 in front, 40 in front. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, the left's out. 40 in front, Murray, you're out. 50, 50,000, 50 to 60, 60,000 now, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000, 60,000 now, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000, 60, half to 70, 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70, 70,000, 70,000, the half to a Golden Slipper winner, and he's by commands. 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 80, 80,000 now, 80,000 minute, 80, I'll tell you what, I'll take 5 if you like, 80,000, I'll take 5, 80,000, 80,000 now, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, come on buyers, look on there, 80,000 out of a top producing mare. 80,000, 80,000, 80,000 now, 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000, 80,000, $80,000, anyone else? At $80,000 quickly, 80,000, 80,000, take 5 you like, how's your man Paul? 80,000, at $80,000 quickly, 5. I got 85 there. 85, 85, what do you say, sir? 85. 85, 85 will buy us. Here's a real surprise. A sale ring bargain if I've ever seen one. He's on the market. The half to a Golden Slipper winner is on the market at 85. 85, now let's get serious, buyers. 85, he's going to be sold, no mistakes. at 85,000. Want him? Done. Well done, Murray Tillett. Well bought, sir. At you, John. No. Sharmadale from Bowness. Another stud that produces their horses well. Have a look at the presentation of that colt from Bowness, ladies and gentlemen, by Sharmadale. Out of a good winning family, the family of Choice Star. Now, let me tell you, boys, you probably already know, but Sharmadale, I think he only served about 20 mares, only got 20 foals the season this guy was born. He only got about 20 foals. There's probably about 10 or 15 colts in captivity, and this is one of them. And let me tell you, this colt is a dead spit of his father, Sharmadale. He just looks, he's a dead ringer of Sharmadale, his sire. Righto, buyers, who's got what for the Sharmadale colt? From Bowness, starting away, 100,000. We're not asking a lot to start them, buyers. 100 for the Sharmadale. 100, 100, 90, 80, 50. 50 to starting. 50. Come on, you're starting them too low, buyers. 50. 50, 40. 40. 30, 20, thank you. 20,000 at 20, 20,000 at 20, 20,000. 20,000 the Sharmadale. 20,000. 20,000 good winning family. 20,000 at 20, 20,000 at 20, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 at 20, 20. 20,000, one of the few Sharmadale colts about. 20,000. 20,000 at 20, 20,000. $20,000. Anyone else? Done at 20,000 at 20 quickly. 20,000. 20,000 now. 30,000. 30,000 at 40. 40,000 John. 40,000 at 40, 40,000 at 40. 40,000 Sharmadale. 40,000, 40,000 there, 40 there for 50, 50,000, 50,000 there, 50,000 there, 50 with a 60, 60 with John, 60,000, 60,000 John, 60,000 there, 60, how's your man Paul, 60,000, 60,000 there, 60, 60,000, 60, 70,000, 70,000 now, 70,000 there, 70 there, 70, 70,000. Gee, I thought he'd make more than that, boys, I really did. 70,000, 70,000, 70,000. Well, he's on the market, buyers. We really thought he'd make a lot more than that, being a Sharmadale and one of the few about, but he's here for sale. 70,000, 70,000, that's 70. I'll take 5. I'll take 5. I thought you'd knock me over at that, buyers. 70 at 75, 75, 75 at 75,000. Going to 70, sorry, 70,000, 70,000 now, should be 5, 70,000 at 70,000, quick, take 5, want him, finished, done. Steve Bream, you're a good judge, Steve. Steve Bream, great to have you here, Steve, one of the best judges in the business. Luskin Park present their filly by pins. She's the only pins filly in the sale, Paul. There we are. And typical of the good pins filly, you think of those good fillies in New Zealand and Legs and Katie Lee, those very good fillies by pins in New Zealand. Here's one out of a winning Versace Pegasus mare. Good New Zealand family on the dam side, ladies and gentlemen. Strong, precocious, running sort of a filly. She's built like a colt, this filly, and from Luskin Park, let me tell you, they bred Fox Wedge, that very good horse trained by John O'Shea. Fox Wedge is one of the, on the world ratings, he's one of the best horses in Australia, Fox Wedge, bred by Luskin Park. Righto, buys out of a Versace Pegasus mare. Gee, she's a nice filly. She's a cracking filly by pins. For her, start her up. 100, 100, 100 for her. Big, strong, precocious filly. 100, well, give me 50. 50. 50 for her. 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 the pins. 20,000, 20,000, 30, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30 minute, good judge honour. 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000 the pins. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000, 40, 40,000, 40,000, 50, 50,000 now. 50,000, 50,000 Julian. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000, take 5. 55, 55, 55 now, 50, 60, 60,000, well done Julian Hay, 60,000 Julian, 60,000, 60,000 minutes, take your 5 sir, 60,000, well I'll let you into a secret, buyers, she's on the market, she's here for sale. Now you'll go to New Zealand, in a couple of weeks time you'll be paying a lot more than that for pins fillies. 60,000, 60,000, she's a sale ring bargain, buyers, 60,000, 60,000, but she's on the market, she's going to be sold, take 5 if you like, at 60,000, what a, done, 60, Julian Hay. David Payne. Oh, great to have you here, David Payne, leading Sydney trainer from Killarney Park. We have the Almosa filly by Almosa, ladies and gentlemen, the New Zealand stallion. Gee, it was a good racehorse, Almosa. He won 4 Group 1s. He won the Toorak here in Australia, trained by Mick Price, did Almosa. His oldest are just yearlings, but he won 4 Group 1s. And here's one out of Penny Florence, a pen time there, who won 5. She won over 100,000 over there in New Zealand, the dam. She's a black type mare. The Grand Dam by God's Walk is black type, and the third dam was by Without Fear. So you've got an Almosa out of a pen tie, out of a God's Walk, out of Without Fear. Righto, by gee, it was a great racehorse. He won 10. He won 3 as a 2-year-old at Almosa. He won 4 Group 1s. Righto for her. Start away. Filly like that. 100. 100 for her. 100. 100 to start her. 100. Well, who's got what to start her? 100. 30, thank you, Murray. 30,000, 30, 40, 40,000 with that, 40 with that, 40,000, 50,000 with that, 50 with that, 50,000, 60 there, 60, 70, 80,000, 90,000, 90,000 now, 100, 110, 110, 120, 120 in front, 120 with that, 30, 40, 140 here, 140 here, 140, not 50, 150, 60, 160 now, 160 with that, 180, 180, 180 now, 200, 200 there, 200,000 with that, 2 with that, 200, 200, 200,000 with that, 2 with that, 200, when you're on a good thing, sir, stick to it. I'll take 10. Andrew, I'll take 10. 200 because she's on the market. 200, she's on the market. 200,000 at $200,000. Quick, she's had a time. I'll take 10 if you like. 10, is it? You wouldn't do that to me, sir. Say 10. 210, I'll put you in. 5, 205, 205. 205, 205, at 205, how are we going, sir? At 205,000, on the market for sale, at 205, finished, done. Thanks, Andrew. Willow Park present, gee, they've got a great draft of yearlings, Willow Park. Here's there with Reduced Choice colt buyers, great walking colt. There we are, and out of Penny Gem, out of the Group 1 winner in Penny Gem by Reduced Choice. Geez, a real Reduced Choice. Here's a Reduced Choice, ladies and gentlemen, with a stallion's pedigree. Here's a Reduced Choice colt with a stallion's pedigree, being out of a Group 1 winning mare. She won the Captain Cook Stakes Group 1 over there in New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, and by the champion Arrowfield Stallion in Reduced Choice. Gee, the sire can't do any more. Look at his sons around the country, ladies and gentlemen. All of them are sire potentials. He's a great walking colt. Have a look at him as he walks around the ring. Got a great frame on him, good rein, short cannon. Love this colt. Righto for him. 300 or 400,000. 400, 300. 3 to start him. 3. Come on, we can't start a Reduced Choice too low, buyers. 3, 200. 2 to start him. 200. Will you tell me who's got 100 to start him? 50, thank you. 50,000. 50, I hope you buy, Murray. 60, 60,000. 60,000 now. 60,000 with that, 60 with that, 60,000. 60,000 there. 60,000 out of a Group 1 winning mare. 70. 70,000 with that, 70 with that, 70,000 with that, 70 with that, 70,000. 80, 100. 100 there. 100 out here. 100 out here. 100,000. 100, take 10 if you like. 100 now. 100,000 with that, 100. 100 there. 100, a Reduced Choice buyers. 100,000. 110. 120, is it? That's better. 120, 120, 120, but don't let him bluff you, Murray. 30, 130, 130, 130 now, 130, 50, 150, 150, 150. That's where he should have started, boys. 150, Murray, I'll still take your 10. 150, 150. He's out of a Group 1 winning mare, boys, and he's by Reduced Choice. 150. He's about half price in my book. 150, and the bid's in front, and a good judge. 150. Well, I tell you what, he's on the market. That would be the cheapest Reduced Choice colt ever sold, buyers. 150. What are you thinking of here? At 150,000, I'll take 10 if you like. I'm not going to dwell on a good bidder. At 150, here for sale. Done. Well bought, sir. Mark Pill, I bet you had more than that to spend on him, Mark, but thanks for your support. Don't forget your Magic Millions insurance buyers. We do recommend you insure your horses with Magic Millions on the fall of the hammer. 189, the Fast at Rock colt from Tulugan Vale. Always do a good job with their yearlings to Luke. Oh, got one too far. Sorry. Amarina Farm. It's 89. Henny Hughes colt. Henny Hughes colt buyers. Have a look at him from Morella. Cracking type. The half to the Gay Walter. Gay Walter's very good horse in Star Streamer. That very, very good filly. One of the best fillies in Australia, Paul. Trained by Guy Walter in Sydney, Star Streamer, and here's the half-brother. He's a lovely, lovely colt. There we are, buyers. Who's got what to start him? By Henny Hughes. By Henny Hughes, he's a cracking colt. He's had a lot of inspections, this colt. Start him away. Colt like that. 100 for him. 100. We're not asking a lot to start them. 100. 100 for him. 100. 90. 90. How much? 30, thank you. 30,000. 30,000, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30. 30,000. 30,000, 30 minutes. He's a half to a near champion, buyers. 30,000. 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000 minutes, 30. 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000. 40,000. 40,000 now. 40,000 minutes, 40 minutes, 40,000. 50,000. 50,000 minutes, 50 minutes, 50. 50,000. 50,000 minutes, 50 minutes, 50,000. He's half to one of the best fillies in Sydney, buyers. The best filly. 60, 60,000, 60,000 Murray, 60,000 minutes, 70,000, 70,000 minutes, 80 there, 80,000 John, 80,000 minutes, 80 minutes, both out, 80,000, 80,000 minutes, 80 minutes, 80,000, 80,000 now, 80,000 minutes, 80 minutes, 80,000, $80,000 anyone else, done at 80,000, Henny Hughes colt, 80,000, the half to a very good horse, 80,000, 80,000 minutes, 80 minutes, 80,000, gee, I can't understand that, buyers, 80,000. Half to a near champion, 80,000, 80,000 there, at $80,000. Quick, anyone else? I'll take 5 if you like. 80,000, I'll take 5 if you like. At 80,000, anyone else? Quickly, finished, done. No, sorry, Tim. $190 from Mamarina. Here's the sister to Hostage to Fortune, ladies and gentlemen. Big scopy filly, good walking filly, and the last of the Red Ransoms. What a grandsire he's been, the sire of those great mares in Typhoon Tracy, Portillo, Romney's, Hallaberry, all those great race mares are by Red Ransom. A great sire of race fillies, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a Red Ransom out of a Danehill mare. Great pedigree here, out of a Danehill mare, out of a very, very good family that produced the Sea Battle and Final Card. Big scopy filly, righto for her. Magic Million filly, 100 for her, 100 for her. Big scopy filly. Look at the size and strength of her, buyers. For an August foal, 100, 50, 50 to starter, 50. 30, thank you, Murray. 30,000, 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000, 30,000 now, 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000, 30,000 minutes, 30, 30,000, 30,000 of a Danehill mare, 30,000, 30,000 minutes, 30 minutes, 30,000, 30,000 here, big scopy filly, 30,000, 30 out of a Danehill, 30,000 by Red Ransom, could be another Typhoon Tracy in the ring, 40,000, 40,000 there, 40,000 there, 40 minutes, 40,000, 40,000 there, 40, 40,000, 50, 50,000 Murray, 50,000 there, 50 minutes, 50,000, 50,000 there, 50,000 there, 50 minutes, 50,000, 50, 60, 60 now, 60,000 minutes, 60 minutes, 60,000, how are you going? 60,000, 60,000 minutes, 60, you're out, Murray, 60,000, 60,000, 70, 70,000, 70,000 minutes, 70 minutes, 70,000, I'll take 5 if you like, buyers, to help you out. I'll take 5. Could be another Typhoon Tracy. Could be another Portillo. Great sire of fillies, Red Ransom. 70,000. 70,000 minutes, 70. I'll take 5. Where's that whistle? 70,000. At $70,000. Quick. Well, she's had a time. Take 5 if you like. At 70,000. Anyone else? Finished. Done. No, not today. Now we get on to the Toluganvale Farm, Fastnet Rock colt, big scopy colt here by Fastnet Rock. Needs no introduction from me, ladies and gentlemen. Fastnet Rock, and here's the colt, the Perfect Promise colt. Here's the Perfect Promise colt. What a great race mare she was, the dam. She won 8. She was a Group 1 winner of the CF4. She won the Cape Town Guineas. Did the dam. She was a wonderful race mare, ladies and gentlemen. And here's another colt, another Magic Million colt with a stallion's pedigree. There's no doubt about that being out of a Group 1 winning mare, and he's a real fast-at rock to boot, isn't he? Typical of the good fast-at rocks. Righto for him, a couple of hundred. 200 to start him. Two. Well, give me 100 for him. 100 for him. 100. Who's got 50? 50 for a fast-at rock. 50. Got to have 50 to start him. 50 for a fast, 30, all right. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000 now, 40. 40 in front for 50. 50 there. 50,000 there, 50 minute, 50,000. Fast at rock coal. 50,000. 50, 60. 60,000 now. 60,000 there, 60 minute, 60,000. 60,000 now. 60,000 there, 60 minute, 60,000. Out of a Group 1 winning mare. 670. 70,000. What are you thinking of here, boys? 70,000. 70,000 there, 70 minute, 70,000. 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70,000. 70,000. 70,000 minute, fast 80 there, 80,000 at 80 but 80,000, 80,000 now, $80,000. Anyone else? Done at $80,000. Quickly, what's wrong? At 90,000 at 100 out of a Group 1 winning mare, 100,000, 100,000 but down 100. That's about a quarter of his value, buyers. By fast at rock. 100, Tom English, you're out. 100 at 10, 110 with you, Tom. 110, 20, 120 now. 120 but now, 20 but now, 120 but now, 120. 120 there, 120 but now, 20 but 120, 120, 120,000. Fast at rock. 120, 120 but now, 120 but now, 30, 140 there, 140 with John. 140 but now, 140, 140,000. 140, well, he's had his time at $140,000 quick, taking tens. 140, how's your man, Tom? 140, 140 at 100, well, thanks for your help. At 140,000, we got it. 50. That all right, sir? 150? Where is he, Paul? 150. Okay? 150. 150. 150. 150. Well, he's going to be sold. He's on the market. You got him, Paul? 150,000. Want him? Quickly. Finished. Done. Thank you. Duncan Ramage, I'll buy you a beer later, Duncan. Thanks, Bart. Thanks, Duncan Ramage. Great judge. Great to have you here. The Duncan Ramage team. Well, 192, the Excites filly, ladies and gentlemen. Group 1 winning stallion, ladies and gentlemen. He won the size producer, Group 1 at Royal Randwick. Did Excites, doing a wonderful job as a young stallion, Excites. And here's the filly. Here's the filly. Out of a sister to Hallaberry. Out of a sister to that very, very smart 2-year-old in Hallaberry who won the Scalacci, won the Blue Diamond Prelude. She was a brilliant filly, Hallaberry, and here's a filly out of a full sister to the dam. From the family of Domino, the family of Kiwi Hero. Look at the Group 1 winners here in the family, buyers. Linky Dink, Sale of the Century, Domino, Kiwi Hero, all Group 1 winners. A Group 1 winning family, and by Excites. Correct, strong filly. Beautifully presented filly from Barrymore. Righto, buyers, who's got to start her? Filly like that. 70 or 80,000. 70,000, 70, 60, 50. 50. She's a real Magic Million type, buyers. By Excites, who was a Group 1 winning 2-year-old. 50, 40. 40, 40 to start her. 40, 44, 30, 30 to go. 30,000, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. Great walking filly, 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. Magic Million filly, buyers, 20,000, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 30, 30,000, 30,000 Murray, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30, 30,000, 30,000. This is a very good family, buyers. It's a real 2-year-old family. 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minutes, no money at all. 30,000, 30,000 now at $30,000 quick. Well, I'll take 5 you like, because she's on the market, buyers. That is the cheapest filly we've sold today. 30,000. So if you want to get into the Magic Million race next year, into the races, you have a look at her. Look at the value there. 30,000. 30,000, I'll take 5. At $30,000 quick, take 5 if you like. She's 5. She's good buying. 35. 35. 35 now, Murray, it's not you. 35, 30, 40, 40,000. 40 now, you've got to be quick, sir. 40,000. I don't like dwelling, but she's too cheap. 40 out the back. 40,000 at $40,000 quick. I'll take 5 if you like. At 40,000. Going to be sold. Finished. Done. Murray Tillett. Thanks, Murray. Don't forget there's catalogues in our office for the Perth Yearling sale, Magic Millions Perth Yearling sale buyers. Like to see you over there. Righto, 193 from Turunga Farm. Here's the colt by Zazoo, sold up to 130,000 yesterday. The colts by Zazoo, ladies and gentlemen, the resident stallion at Taronga Farm. He was a brilliant racehorse trained by Peter Moody. He was a great 2-year-old. He won the Maribyrnong trial. He ran second in the Golden Slipper. He ran second in the Blue Diamond. He was one of the top 2-year-olds of his time. It was the Zoo. He's old as the 2-year-olds. He's already got 2 2-year-old winners, and the colt sold up to 130 yesterday. Righto, he's very much like his sire, this colt. Very much like Zoo. Righto, plenty of frame about him. Righto, start him up. Out of a more than ready mare. Out of a more than ready mare, buyers. For him, 70 or 80,000. 70, 60, 50. 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 out of a daughter of Dan Glisser. Out of a more than ready mare, out of the stakes winning mare Dan Glisser. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. He's a ready-made Magic Million 2-year-old. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 25. 25 now. 25,000 minute, 25 to 25. 25,000 minute, 25. 25, 30 there. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000 out of a more than ready mare, buyers. 30,000, second foal of a more than ready merit of Dan Glisser. 30,000 at 35, 35 there. 35,000 at 35. Gee, don't miss him for that, buyers. 35,000. 35 is a Zazoo colt. Ran second in the Golden Slipper, second in the Blue Diamond. 35 at 35,000. Well, he's had his time. Quick, you're going to lose him. One of the cheap colts of the sale at 35,000. Want him? Done. No, we need more. Sorry, Stu. Right, we've got a Holy Roman Emperor colt buyers from Coolmore. Here's the half to Promiscuous. That very good filly trained by David Hayes. Promiscuous, gee, she was a good filly. She was beaten half ahead. You listen to this, buyers. The half-sister to this colt, Promiscuous, trained by David Hayes, was beaten half ahead by Miss Finland in the 1,000 guineas. She was nearly a Group 1 winner and beaten by a champion and Miss Finland. Anyway, by Holy Roman Emperor, ladies and gentlemen, that great winning son, great Group 1 winning son of Danehill, out of a Rory Chester mare, out of a God's Walk mare. So you got speed on speed here in the family, buyers. Righto, who's got to start here? The Holy Roman Emperor colt, 100,000. 100 for him. The half to Promiscuous out of a very good mare in Permai 110. Top race mare. 100, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 25, you're dragging the market back, Murray. 25,000 at 25 to 25, 30 there, 35, John. 35,000 at 35, come on, he's a $100,000 colt. 35 now. 35,000 at 35 to 35, 35,000. Look at the pedigree here, boys. Look at the family. 35, a Holy Roman Emperor, grandson of the great Danehill. 35,000 at 35 to 35, 35,000. Well, down he goes. Anyone else at $35,000 quickly? Thank you, Paul. A Yearling last year made 400,000. Out of Permai last year, 400,000. You're getting a fair discount here, buyers, at 35. And he's by Holy Roman Emperor. 35 now at 35,000. Quick, well, I can't do any more. At 35,000, take 5 if you like. Anyone else at 35? Finished. Done. No. Put him aside. From Robin Wise. Here's the filly, ladies and gentlemen. As Robin was telling me, she's only had this filly for a month or 6 weeks. This filly has had a lot of preparation. So there's a filly, trainers. It's just going to explode for you. Because she's by Lonrose. She's out of an American mare. She's as tough as old boots, this filly, Robin was telling me. There we are. She's a good filly to handle. She's tough and she's a great walker, all right? Saw her the other day walking down there, and she's a very, very good walking filly out of Pedal Power. Wonderful family here, ladies and gentlemen. Just all black type, 2 dams on the page. Clear for action, the half of that very good Singapore horse in clear to action. Righto, boys, who's gone for this athletic running filly? There's a filly that's going improving for you, boys. A Lonro filly, 100. Look at the way she walks. Look at the way she handles herself. 100. 100, 50, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20, 30 there. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000 now. 30,000 the long road. Lovely walking 40. 40,000. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000 minute, 40. 40,000. 40,000 the long road. 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000. 40,000 minute, 40. He was leading stallion in Australia last year. Champion Australian sire. There's a Lonhro filly with a pedigree. We've got 40 only. Can't understand it, guys. 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000, 40,000 now, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000, 40, 50, 50,000, 50 now, 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 50,000. 60,000, 60,000 now, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 70, 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70. I'll tell you what, if you're quick, sir, I'll take 5. If you're quick, I'll take 5. 70,000, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70,000, 70,000 now, 70,000 minute, 70 minute, 70. Murray, you're out in front. 70,000, that's $70,000 quick. Take 5 if you like. A Lonhro filly for 70,000. Good buying at 70,000. Water, finished. Done. No. Can't take that. 196 from Coolmore. Colt by Costa, ladies and gentlemen. Out of a top producing mare. The family of Horlicks, the family of Brew, the family of Bubble, one of the great New Zealand families here. He's a half brother to a Hong Kong winner. He's a half brother to a Sydney winner, ladies and gentlemen. He's a strong, precocious, and there's an Encosta that could easily make a 2-year-old by. He's got a great hindquarter on him, and by the champion sire Encosta de Lager. Great family here, buyers. Righto for him. 200. 200 for him. 200, 150. 100. 50, thank you, Murray. 50,000. 50,000, appreciate the quick start. 50,000. 50,000 minute, 50 minute, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000. 60,000, Andrew Brown. 70,000, Murray. 70,000, 80,000. 80,000 minute, 80 minute, 80,000 minute, 80 with Andrew. 80,000. 80,000 minute, 80 minute, it costs a 90. 100. 100 there. 100,000. 100 now. 100,000 minute, 1 minute, 1. 100. 100,000. That's out on the right, Murray. No, 100's out here. 100 now. 10. 110. 110 now. 20, 120, 120 there, 120 with that, 20 with that, 120 with that, 120, 120, 120,000 in Costa, 120, 120,000 with a 120, 120 now. Look at the family here, boys. Precocious. Okay, I'll take anything today. Take bottle tops, buyers. 125, 125, 125 and a 25 with Andrew. 125, 100. Fancy buying in Costa de Lager Colt, bred that way for 125, buyers. But it's your day. He's a Magic Million colt. He's on the market. 125 with Andrew Brown. He's here for sale. 125. A sale ring bargain, buyers. 125. 125. He's got to be sold at 125,000. Anyone else? Finished. Done. Andrew, 125. Dynamics Indications. Well bought, Dean. Dean Watt. You want to buy a share on him? Go over and see Dean Watt, Dynamics Indications. Hitchwin Hills present lot 197, the filly by Dane Shadow out of a General Nadeem mare, out of a Rory Chester mare, out of a Bluebird mare. Here, speed on speed here, buyers, by Dane Shadow, the sire of that Group 1 winning filly in Hurdle Myrtle. If you just like to bring your catalogues up to date, Ladaro there in the second dam has now won 4 and is a city winner. Speed on speed here, being out of a General Nadeem. Grand Dam by Rory Chester, third dam by Bluebird. You don't get much better than that, buyers, and by Dane Shadow. Righto the filly, Scopy filly, by Hurdle Myrtle sire. 100, 100, 50, 50, 50, 20, thank you. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. 20,000 now. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20, 20,000, 30 there. 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000. 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30, 30,000. Out of a General Nadeem mare, boys. She's bred for speed. She's bred for speed. 30,000, 5, 35, John. 35, 35 now. 40, 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40, 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40, I'm only taking 5s. 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000, $40,000. Anyone else? Done at $40,000 quick. Nice filly at the money, boys. 40,000 at $40,000 quickly. Anyone else at 40,000? What a 5. 45, 45 now, 45, 45,000, 45,000 at 45, 45, 45,000 now, 45, 45, take 2.5, 45, I'll take 2.5, 45, 47.5, 47.5, 47.5, at 47,000. For how you going, Andrew? She's as cheap as 50, 50,000, 50,000 when she's going to be sold on the market at $50,000. Quick, take 2.5 you like, she's going to be sold. Duh. Andrew, 50. 198's not with us, 199. The real Saga colt. This is the first real Saga I've had to sell. Have a look at him, buyers. Have a look at this Yearling Park colt. He's muscled up. Look at the forearm on him. Look at the hind quarter by that wonderful 2-year-old in real Saga. Won the Todman Slipper. Won the Blue Diamond Prelude. He was a very, very good 2-year-old. And the half to Stipsu. The half to Stipsu, one of the favourites in the $2 million Magic Million race on Saturday. Stipsu was placed third in the Group 3, Bruce McLaughlin, the other day. Mare's 100% winner producer buyers, and she's had winners in 3 countries. The dam of this colt had winners in 3 countries. Righto, Fib, coming up your sights a bit here, buyers. 100 for him. 100. He's a real 2-year-old. Now, there's a colt that very easily make the race next year. The $2 million 2-year-old race, Magic Million colt. 100, 100, 20, all right. 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000 minute, 20 minute, 20,000. Tough running colt. 30,000, 30,000 minute, 30 minute, 30,000 minute, 30, 40. The half to Stipsu. 30,000, the half of that very good 2-year-old trained by Liam Birchley. 40,000, 40,000 minute, 40 minute, 40,000. Look, he's a tough running sort of a colt. 50,000, 50,000 now. 60,000, 60,000 minute, 60 minute, 60,000, 60,000 there. Look at the strength of him, boys. Look at the forearm. 60,000. You want a 2-year-old? 60,000. 60,000 now. 60,000. 70 there. 70,000, John. 70, 80. 80,000. 80,000 at 80, but 80,000. 80,000. I'll take 5 if you like. 80,000. I'll take 5. 80,000. $80,000. Quick. Anyone else at 80,000? Nice colt at the money, boys. The half to Stipsu. 5. 85. 85. 85 now, 85 at 85,000. Quick, can I? Anyone else at 85,000? Want him? Finished. Done. No, we're just too far away there, boys, on that nice colt. 190, 200 buyers from Widden. Here's the colt. I always know when I've got a good one because the crowd comes into the ring. And here's one of the top colts of the sale, buyers, in my book. The first of the Sebrings, the Magic Million graduate that went on and won the Golden Slipper. They're cracking types. And here's a colt, buyers. Here's a colt that's just the dead spit of his sire in Sebring. Just looks like Sebring when we sold him here as a yearling and went on and won the Golden Slipper. He's a half. That great filly trained by Danny O'Brien and Absolute Glam out of a top producing mare, the dam of Absolute Glam, and 4 other winners. Righto for him. Enough talk and let's start bidding, buyers. Who's got what? I thought he could make 400,000 or 500,000. But give me 200 to start him. 100, thank you. 100 and away we'll go. 100, 100,000, 100 now, 100,000 in a 100, 100, 100 now, 100,000 in a 100, 100 the Sebring colt, the half to Absolute Glam, 100 the Widden colt, 100, 100 now, 110, 110 there, 110 of it now, 10, 20, 120 of it now, 20 of it now, 120 of it now, 120, 30, 130, 40, 140 Murray, 50, 150, 150 there, 150 of it now, 150, 150, 150, look at the way he walks, look at the way he parades, 150, 150,000 of it now, 150, 150, 150,000 now at 150, 60, 160, 170, 80, 180, 200, 200 out the back, 200 out the back, 10, 210, 20, 220, 220 there, 220,000 at 220, 220, 220,000 at 40, 240, 60, 260 there, 260 there, 260,000 with 260 with James Dawson, 80, 280, 300, 300 James, 300 there, 300,000 at 3, I'll take 10 if you like, sir. 300, I'll take 10 because he's on the market. 300, he's here for sale. 300, 300 now, I'll take 10 at one of the colts of the sale. 10, 310. The Sebring colt, 310. He's on the 20. 320, 320 now, 320, 320,000, 320,000, 320. Come on, I'd love to see you buy him. 320, 320. See, the industry's been good to you, sir. and Madam. 320. 320. You've had a lot of success out of the Magic Millions ring. At 320,000. Come on, Linda. One more. 30. 330. 330. 330. At 330,000. Going to be sold. 40. 340. 340. 50. 350. 60. 360. Oh, don't shake it like that, sir, when you're on a good thing. 360. I'll still take your 10. At 360. Well, thanks for your help. At 360. Come on, Rockhampton. At 360. Gee, I tell you what, bullocks are selling well at the moment. It's only a double-decker of bullocks at 360,000. Well, thanks for your help. Finished. Done. 360. Go Woodhouse. Thanks, Go. You bought a